When they release, we're getting... George, you gonna play in this set?
It'll go up one and right one as well.
Yeah.
There's Ava.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, ReZero's right above it too.
But what's right here, George?
Yeah, no, I see the money, sorry. Devin. I just play that one.
No, it's Rosario Vampire Roadshow.
Senpai?
I'm not even saying
Where?
Oh, no, you haven't?
Nope.
Where's the gig? The final season.
Hype stuff.
What?
I'm pretty sure this set was Chinese exclusive.
It feels like such a long time ago.
something?
It was an unforgettable.
I'm pretty sure we're missing like
Yes,
a couple.
I thought so too.
Said so.
It was even more.
Wasn't just blind.
I wanted to give you something.
What was in SAO2?
I haven't crafted anything. If I went back to the estate, I could have added a camera and transceiver. Oh, but it flashes. Now you're my assistant, Senpai. All right. You realize I'm quite serious about this, yes? The title of... I thought I had no other aspects apart from... But you and the others gave me a reason to be as neither adult nor man. So, I was able to face myself as myself. Before the detective, before the child, before the woman. By spending time with you all, I changed day by day. It frightened me before. With everyone, with you, I can proudly proclaim that I am myself.
I'm looking at the SAO volume 2 cards, and I'm looking at the
This
support cards for the deck I just built,
was still
and they're kind
dormant
of crazy.
within me. I wasn't considering the things that I should have. The people who care. When I'm with you,
Hi, Sammy. You want to apologize now?
George, you want to see one of my favorite
On
new
me,
star
yeah.
designs that they've done for a Union Arena set?
Sure.
I love the background.
It's interesting.
I like how it has the stat menu.
well then,
Anything else you like about it?
there's a lot you must. I myself can to become.
It got the golden nose.
We'll start off with something that may come in handy before too long.
Okay, 1,
Was watching some alpha investments
2, 3.
talk about how successful PK was doing for life.
Chapter 11. All 13.
George, should I keep buying boxes of Bunny Girl Senpai? It's like $40. It's $40 a box with a chance to get a $1,800 card.
But buy a case instead of loose boxes.
Of what?
Of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yeah, just buy the full
You
case.
see, George, boxes are cheaper, even if they're dead.
They are, but there's a lot of dishonest.
If they're dead, then how are you going to get that $1,000 card?
Right.
No, but you buy the boxes, keep hold of the boxes, and resell them at a later date.
There's a good chance that the boxes that you do buy now would be dead.
Yeah, but I'm saying you buy them now, resell them later when you know they're dead. I really just want to open up some lice. But there's not really been any good sets lately outside of Bunny Girl Supply, but nobody but me would order that, so we didn't order it at the shop.
Well, I just said what?
Let's start over.
Well, I mean, we should never look at Bunny Girl Supply boxes. It's no good for me.
Well, I mean,
I don't. What JoJo box? What are we talking about?
it's part of, like, Andy, not many other people actually bought JoJo boxes. Or, like, even said they were. I was just like, Andy, I need them.
Mister. I'm going to think about my life and set my own path.
I mean, I don't mind doing, like, payment plans. Kind of.
Me either, as long as they're not doing, like,
Super outrageous interest.
yeah, like some crazy
George, you ever, like, buy stuff with, like, shop pay? Because, a lot of shops use that on their website and stuff.
very rarely,
So they have, like, a fucking, like, pay over time option from Affirm, except it just hasn't worked for me.
Affirm is one of the more predatory APRs out there.
Well, people can play on me
Use it first.
Yeah.
We can play baseball.
Device deck at a later date. I don't want to do it right now.
That was the quickest switch up.
Man did lie.
That's because I want to play some edgy.
My.
Remember when you won that sword championship with Lord Nightmon?
Yeah, the first one we had, yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I was not alive then.
Yeah, yep.
I think I lent you like some Chaos Mon, and then like after you won, I was like, oh yeah, I was like,
we went back to the car and you just started like, you've earned. It wasn't really that expensive of a car, but it was just like.
There's a new Baldur arm that's really fucking good.
What does it do?
So let me go pull it up real quick. It was from 6.5. It's an SR.
So this may sound like some weird combos to you, Willie, since you weren't around with,
Aware.
there not being that many cards. So I would, swing Lord Nightmon, play Nightmon,
like that.
poke something for 4, and then I'd evolve on top of that Nightmon / Angemon, which would deal 8, which would kill most units in the game. And then, like, next turn they'd do, like, their stuff, and then I would just evolve all their arms on top of the / Anja. To just, like, hit their...
Yeah.
So it's just,
Another minus 7,000.
Constant body, constant pressure.
And
Really funny, I made, like, Ride Line to go into Lore Knight was actually just the Starmons, because they were cheap digitally.
Yeah. I'm aware of the era.
It's interesting.
It was an interesting meta. Being like the aggression of the War Greys, being able to restand and also.
I know, George. I remember playing you.
Yeah.
I played Digi with George like, I don't know, 3 times.
Yeah, I think like just a handful.
Dude, I don't know how I have like the perfect, like, I should get rid of my loose elements. I turned them into Andy when they were like $90, and now they're like $3, and I'm like,
Y'all also sold your Pulse Mons at the perfect time as well.
I can't ignore that fact.
Yeah, it was a good time to get rid of those Pulse Mons.
Indeed.
So,
Back whenever they were like
the new
40.
Chaos Mon Baldur arm. So, it has DNA Digivolve, on top of a yellow level 6 or and a green or black level 6. And it has security attack +1, just off the bat. And then also has partition, level yellow 6 and a green / black level 6. And then that means whenever that Digimon would leave play, like if the Baldur would leave play, you can play out you can play them both out of it. And then it has the effect, when Digivolving, for each of Digimon's level 6 Digivolution cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers and gain 1 memory. Then none of their Digimon or Tamers can activate on-play effects or unsuspend until end of their turn.
Jesus.
but yeah, I don't know, it was kind of fun Saturday playing Digi.
George, you know what that means, you gotta get back into Digi too.
Never again.
Why?
Because it wasn't as good of a financial opportunity as Flesh and Blood. Oh.
No, it's just not as good of a game.
Yo!
Can't even there.
See how nobody responded to you, George?
Oh, the Lucimons have shot back up. What's going on there?
It's still a good card.
Okay, well, I need to take these to the shop.
Which ones?
The regular Lucy's.
Like the secret?
Yeah.
Like the $6 copy?
Not. Oh, there's only, okay, it's a single listing. The last one was sold for $6. Okay, I see now. Damn. Got excited for a second. Saw a $37
What if you
listing.
just
I was like,
bought-
oh yeah.
What if you just bought them all out?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. There's like no listings.
I'm seeing of a lot.
Am I like region locked or something? What's going on?
Maybe.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
there's
George.
quite a bit. I'm seeing like 6 pages of straight Lucimons.
Hear me out. Funny investment. Reprint boxes from Digimon are $45. There's a rare in it that's $12.
Oh.
So Devin, do you want to play Digi?
No, do you want to?
Man, I guess. Do you want to play?
And also, David, didn't you hop out of the game
Probably camera.
quite a while ago as well?
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I've still got a deck and I'll play from time to time. I'm currently working on getting 2 decks put together.
See, George, you got lots of I want to play with you. And Fowler.
Yeah, Fowler is perhaps the most adamant in getting me back into the game.
That's because
See,
he's
I know
looking
that-
for more people to play.
He needs more people to teach him how to play a sax, George. I'll be back.
Yep. Is $2,000 too much for the Blue Eyes White Dragon promo?
Probably.
Man, this fall. The weather report said it might start snowing soon.
Always one.
What's going to happen if it snows with all.
Whoa!
Wow, that's.
We ran into each
But
other
you
back
got
there, so we
one.
came to
You
the
just
fog's so
keep
thick
it
that
as
sometimes
is, or
you
do
can't
you
see your
get
nose
it
in front of your face, so everyone's
signed
forming in
by
groups now.
English VA.
It is signed by English VA.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay, I'm back. I put my headphones on wireless.
It's definitely been weird.
Visibility's so bad, it's scary. It really is hard to see anything in this.
What? Oh dang, I was gonna bring my Vanguard promos from Saturday to see how much they were, but I guess I just forgot.
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog and but putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a
Give
fog.
me a couple seconds to everything I need to.
Could the fog from over there? Huh? Well, you guys think that's it? It's
I'll do a testing.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams, right? Let's get them over with so we can meet up at the special headquarters after school.
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
Okay. Also, Devin, don't worry about memory. I got that.
Like Taco Bell had something new on their menu recently.
You know what you had recently?
Taco Bell?
My balls.
Hey, here's a story about the fog.
I'm gonna touch you.
Dude, Wheelie, you're so funny.
I know I am, man.
Because you know I will be the
Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of more and more citizens are calling for an. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation.
I'm trying to
They have crispy
You hardly ever
chicken
see people
nuggets.
walking around town anymore.
Yeah, they're okay.
Or here either.
They're okay.
Where are they? Oh yeah, they're all right.
My service at Taco Bell last night made me incredibly angry.
Well, like, that's because it's very hit or miss, depending on the crew that's there.
I guess they always miss.
I guess they always.
Alright, Devin, I need to edit my deck a little bit.
Hey, what is this dirty Mountain Dew?
What dirty Mountain Dew?
Oh, it's a cream soda. That's interesting.
What is it called?
It's not good.
It's a dirty
Everyone's
Mountain
too
Dew.
scared of the
It's
fog
not.
now to go
It is.
outdoors much.
It is dog shit.
I guess the cream counters
It
the
does
the
seem a
Baja
lot
Blast
like the
quite a
fog,
bit.
but beyond that,
There's another item of note here.
I
A summary of
don't-
Namatame's career.
It was
with
just something about the
details
taste I didn't
case.
like.
The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seemed. Also in April, Miss
love
Saki
cream
Kanishi's
sodas,
body
but
was
yeah,
discovered. The
I
police are
can't
looking into a
imagine
motive for the
Mountain
murder.
Dew cream soda, you know. Like when I think of cream sodas, I think of like really palatable tasting drinks, whereas Mountain Dew, I think of neon toxicity, if that makes sense. But like in a good way, you know.
In a good way?
In July, a boy living in
like
Inaba performed a
palatable,
copycat
like,
murder.
Industrial sludge. That's
The
kind
boy was initially
it's
thought
like
to be
you're
the culprit
drinking the
behind all the killings, but later suspected.
I
Last
guess
month, the
there's a
suspect
ray.
attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so
I'm not really sure how else to put it.
So it's finally over. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right? Whether he confesses or not, it was him who did everything. Getting him.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously not. If he says anything
Yeah.
about the TV world,
Army
he.
wants to
Also, I heard before
believe
that
it,
if the
but
police don't
I
have
really
enough heart,
take the word of a Harry
Yes,
soda enjoyer.
there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
Yeah. George, go take a bath with a fucking toaster.
Tell me when to stop.
Keep going.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
So even if they're caught,
I think
It's-
potato a lot.
hell, we all.
Word.
You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them.
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some. Saki's. No, not just her. Or if it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now.
what's the matter?
Okay.
Oh, then why don't we go check? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter.
Well, I mean, it's-
All right. Off.
Shuffle cards back in the deck for outside.
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
I'll start my half check and
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've.
Can I? You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
You're a trip. Hey, Willie, I'm at trip memory. Alright, just make sure. Hey, that's what memory you had?
Of course you can stay.
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But
don't be silly.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
I had an idea. It came to me like a light, like Jesus shone his light upon me.
What's up, Aiden? Yeah, Steve George is what's up, Aiden?
He told me that
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
Trigger party for the retro game convention.
I don't like Chrono Trigger. Oh, okay.
Happy Toad.
Yeah.
Or Frog, or whatever he is.
You're at 3. Yeah. Under Armour turn. I'll finish up my Guilmon. I'll put the Digivolve on Guilmon for free.
You guys.
Buddy. But you yourself. Why you kill yourself?
Send. I'll stay by your side until Nana-chan comes.
We're not doing too hard right now.
Oh, that's right. There's no one but you at
Finding all the pieces I need.
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
I'm gonna mute because I'm in December and I don't want Aiden to hear stuff.
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Oh, come on. What?
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Junesso...
Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Jie-san's ever had the occasion.
What?
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
Stay out of this!
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on...
But what would a girl hurt?
What do you think Nanako...
Yeah, so, hey, so, wait, Willie, real quick. Was that you? Was that me here? Yeah. But, so broke. Your leader looked very enticing, but I'm so cool.
Yeah, that white...
All right, as soon as Nanako-chan's...
So I'm at 2.
Oh, no, you're not!
I'll go ahead and pay 2 to go into Bergramon, draw...
Hello, this is Adachi. Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got...
I pretty much just Digivolve on him.
The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately.
To go to Metal Gray, I'll draw...
Come on!
What's the effect on that one?
I would Digivolve 1. Based on he's been then I'll go ahead and
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? They said so on TV.
Calm.
Don't tell me to calm down. Are you just going to stand there?
Why would we do something? What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Can't you see how... All we can do right now is monitor her condition.
I don't give a damn about myself.
Dojima-san!
Just save her.
What do you mean?
I must ask you to step outside.
Because it's an ace card.
Oh, wait, your dude was an ace card?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Damn, I don't think it's really
Nanako.
bad.
Yep.
What I'm gonna do is, so I'm gonna go ahead and reduce the cost by 2 to play, Palmon for 1. Discard a card, draw 2. Okay, so then
Hey, can't you do... This all has to do with the world you came...
Draw.
I'm thinking.
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a...
And keep in mind, my dudes... Oh, I could have swung, actually. Oops.
Me neither.
Death blocker. And
Nanako
level 5s that come out will have rush.
That's fine.
You guys still here?
Here you go.
Yep.
How is... His wounds opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation?
I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a...
You are also full.
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find, especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh, yeah. Something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into... No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people.
have to do it.
And Dojima-san knows it.
Well,
I'm just...
and you call... You want to see that stuff so bad, we'll What?
Isn't it... Hurry and...
So I'm gonna go ahead and swing for Great One. 15k, just one.
Offense training, place from the battle area.
And I do have reboot, by the way, just...
I'm gonna reboot. I'm going for it.
And then I'm gonna pay 3 to play a,
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Your big brother's here with you.
This is one of the tamers that started turns.
Where's Dojima?
We're calling for...
So I have a +1 floating around.
Sharp chair with this up. We're gonna offense trainer real quick to reduce the next stage of pollution costs by 2. Yeah.
How's not?
For 1 to work around on. So when did you go in? We both trashed the top 3 cards of our deck.
Doctor.
Pig.
Do you need to know any of them, like,
not
or the effect?
I'll probably give numbers, but not yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay. If we have a total of 5 or more of our trash, like, give one for trash. So I'm gonna play a Takata for free real quick. Then I'm gonna take 1 and I'm gonna draw for 4 ground line X antibody.
So you're at 0, right?
Yeah. Then I'm gonna go until the end of my opponent. Then if 4 ground line or X antibodies and she wants you to look for my opponent's DP less or DP or less. So I'm gonna fucking.
I'm sorry, sir.
Giving this.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Dojima-san... Huh? Huh? But then, we're... Wait a sec...
Dojima! Adachi-san said he would...
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud,
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital. I can't...
Just tell... Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't...
Kanji...
Hold on.
Cough it up!
top floor in the 2nd surgical ward. But...
I was always watching over Nana-chan. Even though I was the only teddy in that...
Let go.
Like we said.
Who gave them permission? The hell? Why is he still alive? Give me back Nanako! She's... Let go.
Holy crap! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Dojima-san.
His only daughter's dead.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no Damn it. He killed Sem, and the bastard's gonna walk away without...
That's not right. Why? Why is he the one?
You have your life?
It's your fault that...
12 o'clock.
Hey!
I failed to save her.
Another... How? The real one...
No. Come to think of it, Namatama. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body. Perhaps that's why we're...
What? I failed. And the law can't touch me anyway.
Is that what Namata... Then... He wasn't deranged or anything.
To hell with the law!
This... Huh? Stop what? Or do you want us to do something? Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying. But you're different. You...
Met? My God.
Please.
He wants us to stop.
We can't let this bastard do...
Still...
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing...
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large television. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape. Although once he enters, he may find...
Wait a second. Are you...
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... What? This is crazy!
Cheer! Everyone, if we're gonna do this, now is our own... At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard... If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent... I can't let something like... Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna... There's no way I can do that! All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one
just...
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna... As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before... What do you want to do, leader? We don't have time to wait! If we don't do this now, what are you trying... Something we don't know! What don't we know? But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV! What didn't you understand? Well, what? I already told... Are you even getting at something here? Missing? Damn it, I've heard enough of this. Are we doing this or not?
He's right.
I'm
Hey, what did you...
What's there to miss with a sick...
Hey, after what happened to Nanako-chan, and see...
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great... But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all
But... Yeah, the guy's not saying... Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people... It was him who put Senpai through that How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people...
Failing to understand and... Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me. We'll have to see what he can though it appears he's in no...
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering... Damn. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop anytime, anywhere, anything. Jeez. Then again... All right. Let's go ahead.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to her. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it.
I'll think as hard as I can.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much to...
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
The police officers out. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster.
Oh. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated.
He seems fine for now. Outside, everyone.
We should go too. So what's this thing we're...
To tell the truth, why did he start killing people?
Well, he said himself. So, he killed his lover in order...
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, but everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would...
Maybe he faked it real. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for...
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be... Namatame and his wife were separate. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
This reason?
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with, and...
Oh! Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should...
Oh, there you are. Please come...
Huh?
What are you waiting for?
This doesn't quite... That's right. I couldn't do anything. Why do I sent what?
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Huh?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but until I know why she collapsed in the first place, still, Nanako-chan...
So, you're actually...
Nanako... Miracles. I didn't know what I was gonna do! Come on! Stop crying, you two!
You all should go home for the night. I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing,
I noticed he didn't come with us when we...
I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy.
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Oh, there you are. I forgot to tell you. Don't pull that again, okay? You can't just meet with the suspect like that. Anyway, his wounds opened up a little, but he's treated. He'll be alright. Knowing him, by this time tomorrow, he'll be on his feet and yelling at people again. Don't tell him I said that. Anyway, I heard Nanako-chan's on the road to recovery again. You guys were being so dramatic that I got really worried. But this is good news. She'll be well again in no time. By the way, you're all alone at the house now, right? Well, enjoy your freedom while you can. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan will... Well, you go home too, before it gets too late.
Couldn't save Mayumi.
Huh? What's the...
I can't reach him. Did that
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign.
Oh, it's snow.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it... Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget...
I know. Man, that Ted... I hope he's probably fine. Well...
It's been... Do not be alarmed. I have... Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance. Do you believe you'll be able to... Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle. That too is getting rather hard to... If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that... Well, why do... It was for that purpose that I summoned you here to... Margaret?
What's right? What you should choose to do in life?
I'm going to think about...
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory.
Failing...
All right. Let's go ahead and think this through as much...
If we leave any unanswered questions...
I'll think as hard as I can.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together.
Right.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our...
As I mentioned previously, this year was... Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast, some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room, perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
looked all over the neighborhood. Yeah, me too. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back. We're meeting pretty soon, so...
It's no use, man. We can't find...
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. I wish I could do better.
That Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his... We told him over and over that he could stay here. Yeah. Well, he plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate. It won't be long before Namatame is We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get...
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just...
Let's quickly Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano, the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with... After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were... It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi.
I want to hear you put it like that. Sounds like the dude...
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like...
When he talks about saving people, I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them in...
Could he mean saving them? He did call himself a savior, and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The best, what do you think? If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world.
There's something I've been wondering about. When we first encountered... You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl. So, if he saves people by killing them, wouldn't he actually have failed to save...
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by... Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You got...
The possibility that he truly intended to...
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he... Or what? You think someone else was involved? Warning letter.
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it.
Let's review. Yes, that's...
Isn't that kind of... Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like...
Yeah,
and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this... Yeah, it's almost like...
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Doji. If someone else wrote it...
Dear, since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So, Namatame really...
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victim... If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet, it all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone... It wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-san?
We can't say. We urgently need to speak with...
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna type...
I have... But there's no time to...
Hey, this...
I'm a consultant. I'd like a few words.
This is Unit 25. Name of Naoto... Ah. Well, I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of it.
I'd like him to... He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he...
Huh? Detective Doji...
I'll vouch...
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Adachi is busy somewhere. This is Unit...
Something...
There's something about a suspicious object out in the...
Well, you should back up your colleagues downstairs. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button.
Under... I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to... What? There's nothing much inside that, so he...
All right.
Namatame-san. It's tempting to think that you were the... And to be honest, there are many in this town, but we are here to learn the truth.
Huh? No. If no... That's why.
Huh?
Then tell me if my estimate... After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realize... Thus, to save her from that fate, you couldn't let her be killed. So you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching... And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to...
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge...
I never thought... I have no... What?
As...
You...
Did they find him? Did they find the...
Please calm down. We... In fact, We're the only ones who can fully understand.
We did blame you for everything, but now I think we can accept whatever you got to
Tell us every...
You're willing? Oh. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run, and I started drinking heavily. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all. Mayumi. She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her. I lost the will, and then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly. And all of a sudden, Mayumi... The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. When I reached out, my arm disappeared into the... I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into... I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought in the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi, and not just that. I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remembered the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an... I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, and I confirmed that none of it. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you...
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was... I'd heard about it before, but then Mayumi appeared on it. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two of... Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's... Then, on another rainy night, she looked like she was calling for help. The first thing that came into my mind was...
And that was...
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did. So I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little...
It became...
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits. I met that girl when I delivered a package. After agonizing over it, but that same night, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. The next day, I knew she was going to be murdered. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who but she was murdered. And the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself.
You really did?
Yes. From the Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy.
I think I can kind...
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I could. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, we'll save her then. The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me, and that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets... What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside... And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's... Once things calm down, if she's inside the TV, there... It felt as if everything was starting to... Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her? Was it my... But there was a big... If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, or so... Mayumi...
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped...
Mission? Give me a break! You never...
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the... I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move... I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no... But... Are you telling me that I...
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself...
You refer to...
The police were after me, but I still felt I needed to do everything I could. That's why I... But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how... I never knew. You couldn't even... No. That I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See? Wait, are you talking about the
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must... But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out. I thought I was going insane. And you know the rest.
You really were.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become you. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary. And I see... I never doubted what I saw on TV and believed everything was as I wanted it. I didn't think for myself at all. But yes. I have no intentions of running away from my... Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be... We must apologize. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their death.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. What are...
My apologies.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever...
It's all clear. It was another party who threw...
I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't... Sheesh. I better not...
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's...
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right?
How can he flake out like this when we...
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all... Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can...
But it's been over 6 months.
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what... And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had... Let's split up and talk to people. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about...
Let's check this spot first, actually. There might have been somebody I didn't talk to. I'm going to talk to you. Okay, this person doesn't talk to me. That person talked to me. Maybe talk to Dino.
New double back.
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash.
It was the same. There was absolutely no talk about the case
Oh,
whatsoever.
whatever that is,
Let alone.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the... The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off.
What should we do?
Well,
That's not what... But then again, I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
let's share what... So, there really was no new information.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the condition...
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting.
Yeah, that... I asked around about Teddy, too. Gee.
Do you have anything, Naoto?
Without any new... But there must be someone in town who meets all the... The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to... Finally, it must be someone who could approach them... I need some fresh air before... It's snowing.
Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my Hey, is it Too bad the fog's so thick. What's the matter? Huh?
Detective A member of the police force. It would certainly explain the lack of... It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing
This is a small town, so... And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as...
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide...
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way... But we're talking about Adachi... I mean, really? Adachi? Are we really on the right track?
Actually, I'm not sure how to put it, but...
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination.
It's cold.
That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the...
When Miss Yamano was
That's
staying
my
at our
fault
inn,
for
the
playing
media
Dead
was
by Daylight
swirling
when
all
I had a
over it.
check-in scheduled.
That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend...
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this out, but I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do...
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something...
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy, and every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter, not to mention the fact that he can destroy
Guys,
any
quick.
evidence that might point
Quick,
to him.
I need the spaceship, the TikTok spaceship roses, and I need more donuts. Glizzy. I need Mega Glizzy Overdrive if I'm gonna complete my task. If I got 50% rip increase. I'm gonna be honest, this show has the stupidest power base. It's so fucking dumb.
Is equivalent to like how many
This is still
followers
only
he
a
has or
tentative
something?
theory.
It's so stupid.
Something has occurred to me about the
No,
case,
wait,
and I'd like
is
to get to...
clout his power?
Right.
It like literally looks like she started a TikTok live stream. It's like, oh, he needs your help.
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there.
Huh? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me...
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he...
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking...
So, I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of...
Huh? Oh, I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako. Didn't you guys think... Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan, don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start...
Adachi, there's been a lot of noise today.
Dojima-san! Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could...
You did... Who authorized that?
Give me...
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is... We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still...
Is this more of you? He's already been relocated. It's no... And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of...
What's gotten into you today? It's odd.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it... You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current...
What are you...
We came to confirm something.
The time the... I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago too. My ma... Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered... But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Warn?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in...
Hey, I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing.
Your accident was right after that. And what with one thing and another... besides... Gee, for crying out loud, what... Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your... And you all need to go home right now. I'm going back. I need...
Just one more thing. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't someone... Adachi-san.
I have...
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? We already know Namatame...
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about them? Don't tell me that all that talk about TV...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san, at the time I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that settles it. How, I wonder? Would that... At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other... You had no reason to say... After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. What do you say to that?
I don't know. I said I'm...
Wait, you... Adachi! Adachi!
What the... Damn it!
I contacted security. So he must be...
He's still here?
That...
For heaven's sake.
Sorry.
Do you even want to get better? Have you forgotten how much trouble...
You're right. You've got to find Adachi.
He hasn't left this ward?
Yeah, if he's the killer, he can go...
You mean he went...
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right.
I think it's too... We're not 100% positive he used this TV. And on top of that, we don't... Let's go in from Jeanette. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll...
Alright, I think that this is about time. I'm just gonna save one more time. I think it's about time that we call it for the night. Thanks everybody for coming out, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.